Alrighty, day 5, checking out the body. Let's poke it out, let's suck it in, let's keep it pretty normal. Yeah, the guts. Alright, we jumped on the scale this morning and the weight is down 4 kg, so I was exactly 100. I was hoping to squeeze into the 99s, get into double figures, but we're exactly 100. 4 kgs in 5 days, that is 8.8 pounds. Okay, so as you saw yesterday, that's kind of what we should be expecting. We're probably a little bit ahead of schedule, but I would put that down to a lot of it. We would put it down to that initial period where it was a lot of water weight coming off because I had a lot of carbohydrates in the system. So there would have been a hell of a lot of water weight coming off. So still saying, like, obviously there's a lot of fat there. But for me, I'm just looking at myself. I feel like there's a lot less bloating. Okay, like, so there's some bloating gone, and then obviously we've burnt some fat. So we've dropped some water weight and we've dropped some fat. That's where we're at the moment. And over here in New Zealand, it is a Sunday. I kicked off this transformation on a Wednesday, so it's a Sunday. It's my rest day. My body's quite sore. Not like so sore that I couldn't do a workout. So today I'm going to go for a walk with the family, and we may hit the pools later, hit a bit of a sauna spa session. Okay. We are holding our hands together. Yeah, there might be some cars, eh? Yeah. So Dad's gonna help you to get to the shop. Yeah. Whoa, quick cut. So the day didn't really turn out exactly how I expected. It is raining cats and dogs right now. Hopefully the microphone is alright. That's why I'm getting right up and close so it sounds okay. But yeah, what you saw there was I was having a lovely glass of kombucha. It was quite nice. Had a glass of kombucha at the cafe. My wife had something to eat, and then from there we just kicked on. It was a Sunday, so I decided to put the phone down, spend a bit of time with the family, fully engaged and focused with them, which is a good thing to do. Stay engaged. Now I'm actually down the road picking up a Sunday fish and chips for my wife and kids. Okay, and I'm not having any, ironically. I already cooked a steak for myself. I'm on track. I'm looking good. I'll show you the scale tomorrow. I'm actually really excited about what's happening on the program because I'm staying on track, and it's always that exciting feeling when you get to, you know, like day, what is it? No, I'm on day 4. I thought it was on day 5. I'm on, what is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, I'm on day 5. Okay, I know where I'm at. So, it's really exciting because I'm staying on track, and that can only mean that the results are going to come. You're going to see my body transforming, and I want the same for you. For you. That's exactly what I want for you. I want you to engage with me in the comments. Send me some messages in there in the comments. We'll talk about it. Promise you I'll answer. If you need any help, hit me up. So we just had a little break in the weather here, and it's just been, yeah, raining cats and dogs. So the day got away with me, but that's all good. I'm cranking on with the program today. The physical activity that I've done, I went for a really solid walk up a really butty hill with the family. We walked up to a cafe, and we got to the cafe was closed. You wouldn't believe it. So then we walked all the way back, drove to another cafe. That's where you saw me having the kombucha, and then we just kicked on with the day and had a good day. Now I'm doing the mission. Okay, what I'm going to talk to you about right now is training. Okay, it's probably the thing we've talked the least about, but it's a good idea to talk to you about it on a Sunday, which is why I'm going to talk to you about training. We've got the fish and chips on board. We are headed home and we're getting stuck into this conversation about training. So training, what is the number one question you should be asking yourself about training when it comes to yourself and how you're going to, I guess, build a health and fitness lifestyle? So how do we go about figuring out what type of training we're going to do? What should I do? There's so many different types of training. What's most effective? What do I have access to? How much money do I have? How able am I? What level of fitness am I at the moment? What level of fitness do I want to get to? What style of fitness level do I want to attain? You know, there's so many questions when it comes to fitness. It's such a massive, diverse thing, and I think a really critical mistake that a lot of people make is that they get templated into an idea about what they think fitness is. So most people probably think fitness is go to the gym 3 times a week. Okay, which is the furthest thing from the truth. That is not what fitness is. Okay, fitness can be literally anything. So the number one thing you should be asking yourself is, what do I enjoy? What do I enjoy? That's it. It's a really simple question. What do I enjoy? And a lot of you don't even know what you enjoy. That's the crazy thing. Okay, a lot of you don't even know what you enjoy yet, because you haven't gone out and tried different things to see what is going to be enjoyable. Okay. A lot of you are not even capable or able to go out and do what you want to do. Okay, a lot of you are not capable or able because you haven't attained the fitness levels yet to be able to go out there and do what you want to do. So, what is the plan? The plan is to achieve an overall general level of health and fitness. That is the plan. We do that through initially walking and initially calisthenic exercises and mobilizing yourself through some stretches. That is what I recommend. Now, if we continue to do calisthenics, walking, jogging, and mobilizing for the rest of our life, we may be completely satisfied. Some people will actually do that forever. However, plenty of people want to go off and try other things, and that's what I encourage you to do. For me, it's been martial arts throughout my life I've really enjoyed. But I've gone out and tried other things. I've done outrigger paddling. Obviously, being a New Zealander, played a lot of sports. I played rugby, touch football, indoor netball, soccer, Australian rules football, cricket, both codes, league and union. So it's about getting out there and trying things. I'm 41, but I'm not too old to try things. So I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now for maybe 2.5, 3 years. And I'm a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and that's a lot of fun. So that's something that keeps me going, but it's made me very injury prone. So this is also another thing we need to ask when it comes down to your training. It's cost benefit. So how much do you enjoy this training and how much toll is it having on your body? So I really love Jiu-Jitsu. It's highly addictive, but it has caused me these problems with my body, which I actually believe is really just highlighting weaknesses in my body that I needed to fix anyway, that I'm having to go about addressing and fixing. So, for you, have a think about what you enjoy. We need to get you back to what you enjoy. You figured out what you enjoy. That's the first part. You might not yet be able to do it, so you've got to temper that with what you're able to do. So if you want to run ultra marathons and you're just getting off the couch, perhaps you need to start with some 5k fun runs and build it up. So you know what I'm talking about. We've got to build this up incrementally. So if you think that you're going to enjoy some ultra marathon running, get into the ultra marathon running. People love it. Okay, people love it. Now, let's talk about a training protocol. How often are we training per week? Weekly. This is an interesting question. You'll hear a lot of different philosophies. Some people say train 3 times a week. Some people will say every day. This is what I believe. And I'm going to tell you this, but it's going to have a little caveat on it. I believe that you train every single day. Okay, every single day. By that, what do we mean? Okay, by that we mean you are moving every single day. So I divide exercise up into 2 types, and this is what I want you to do when you think about your exercise types. You've got active exercise and you've got active rest. We're going to be doing exercise every day. It's just how many active exercise sessions am I going to do, how many active rest sessions. Active exercise would be boot camp, weights, running, jiu-jitsu, karate, taekwondo, CrossFit, functional training, kettlebells, all that sort of stuff, okay, is going to be active exercise. Active rest come down to Pilates, yoga, stretching, walking, mobility, trigger pointing, all of this sort of activity, massage even. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be thrashing ourselves 7 days a week, but it means that for a set period, 1 hour every day, you're going to be putting that towards your own health and fitness, which you must do. Okay, we're all busy, but go concurrent on it. Concurrent activity. Get into some Audible and start listening to some business books, some personal development books, and getting yourself upskilled in other areas of your life. Make the most of this fitness journey. Okay, but that's another thing to talk about later on. So we know that we need to do what we enjoy. We know that we need to work within our capability, and we know that we're going to be moving every single day. So an example program might be, if I was just getting back to exercise, I've been sedentary, you're probably going to be sore off 2 workouts a week. So 2 to 3 workouts, active exercise, as a beginner. On your off days, this is where we use the power of walking. We get in, we do our walking. Okay, we do our walking, and we also do stretching, mobility, yoga, Pilates, all of these sort of activities, which are basically the opposite of exercise. Now, the thing we've got to remember from a balance perspective is every time we do hard out exercise, we're generally constricting ourselves. So we're making ourselves tighter. We're becoming tighter into a ball. You know, you do weights, you do anything physical, you become tighter on it. So then we need to counter that by loosening off, loosening all the muscles and loosening all these overactive areas. And that's what we do through our stretching, mobility, yoga, walking, etc. Okay, so it's finding a good balance. I think when you hit a peak, honestly, when you're hitting a peak, you're probably doing both daily, and you can fit both daily within your 1 hour. Okay, and that's optimum. But for now, I want you to aim for, if you're a beginner, a dead set beginner, aim for 3 active exercise, 4 active rest. Okay, even on our off days, go walking. Hour, 90 minutes, 10,000 steps minimum. Okay, so that's the overall training protocol that we follow, and we do that year in, year out. As we push further into the program, we'll show you how we can structure different types of training.